How are you all doing today? I'm Isaac Travis and you're watching I.T.creations. So today we are going to be working on my 1987 Corvette. And if you guys haven't seen my last video, you need to go back and watch that. This Corvette just lit itself on fire and it was super crazy. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be seeing exactly what the fire burnt and probably done a power wash this thing off and clean it off, and we'll just see how this video goes. The other one just went absolutely crazy, so hopefully this one doesn't go that crazy. Okay, right here on the passenger side is where the fire started. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a video of the fire starting in slow motion, and you can see that these wires right here ignited the fire and they just melted. So I was probably gonna have to replace these wires anyways because they were sparking out, obviously. And it ended up melting my dipstick a little bit. Melted whatever these sensors are down here. The driver's side, it melted this sensor a little bit, or this relay. And I believe that is it. The hood's okay. Didn't get anything on the hood. And everything else looks alright. We were just really lucky that I had that fire extinguisher right there. If it was just a couple minutes longer, this whole thing would have been up in flames. But we got it put out. That was the first time I ever had anything light on fire like that. I have unflooded a bunch of different motors by taking the plugs out like that and cranking it. I've done chainsaws, lawnmowers, boats, and I just never had that happen. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to unflood my motors because that's just too dangerous, and I really don't want to do that again. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put these spark plugs back in it and power wash this thing off, and we're gonna give this thing another try and see if it floods again, or maybe we'll be lucky and this thing will start up and be able to take it for a test drive. Okay, we got this thing cleaned off pretty good. Looks pretty nice. We got the motor all cleaned off. There is no gas in there. We unflooded the engine in the last video. So we got the spark plugs in there. We're gonna hop in this thing and see if it will start again. And I do have a brand new fire extinguisher right there. And that old fire extinguisher, we are actually gonna have it gold coated. So that is going to be our lucky fire extinguisher around here. But let's hop in this thing and try it one more time. Alright. jammed up. Okay, I'm going to show you another way to unflood an engine, and this way is a lot safer and it is not going to catch on fire this time, but I still got those fire extinguishers right there. So what I did is I took one spark plug out and I am going to just blow out the cylinders with an air compressor, and I'm just going to do one at a time and keep putting the plugs back in. So I'm going to blow all the cylinders out and we'll see if this thing starts after that. Oh, see, they're just full of fuel. Just flowing right out. This thing is definitely flooded. Let's blow it out with the air compressor. Ooh. I don't know, this seems pretty dangerous too. Look at all that in there. Okay, we just blew out all the cylinders and got all the spark plugs put back in. We are going to try to start it and see if this thing will run. So we did finally get this thing to run and hear what it sounds like, but as soon as I let off the throttle, it did die and it flooded itself again, and it is getting fuel in the oil. I think it's just flooding itself so bad that the fuel is just seeping through the piston rings and going down into the crankcase. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to drain the oil and see what we can do, maybe injectors. Who knows what's going on with this thing, but that is going to be a whole thing for a different video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.